Welcome to Virtual Gardening 101. This is the place where we dig into the digital soil and reap real results. Before I delve into this very important and informative feature, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to everyone who consistently supports the channel. And if you're here for the first time, a special welcome to you. Today's feature is all about the Asian Cycad scale, an invasive insect pest whose infestation are on the rise here in Jamaica based on what I have been seeing online. There's no doubt if this pest is left unchecked, it could devastate our sago palms and other related species. The goal here is to equip you with valuable information to help fight this aggressive threat and hopefully we'll be able to protect our beloved palms. The sago palm, Cycas revoluta in Jamaica, is currently threatened by the Cycad Aulacaspis scale, otherwise called Aulacaspis yasumatsui, also known as the Asian Cycad scale. This invasive pest, native to Southeast Asia, has become a significant concern due to its rapid spread and destructive impact on Cycad species. This scale is only found on this palm species and is almost always observed in large populations, making it very dangerous. In addition to sago palms, Cycas revoluta, this pest is also known to affect various other gymnosperms within the Cycad family. Notable genera susceptible to this pest include Dian, Encephalatus, Macrozema, Microcycas, and also Stangeria. These genera encompass species cultivated for ornamental purposes and are valued for their unique foliage and historical significance. Identification and impact. The Cycad scale is a tiny orange sap-sucking bug that lives under a white or translucent scale. It constructs from anal secretions to protect it from weather and enemies. The scales of females are less than 2 mm long and highly variable in form. Adult female scales are small, white, and pear-shaped, often forming dense infestation on the underside of leaves, stems, and even roots. The male is also white but much smaller, having an elongated shape with parallel ridges. Male scales almost always outnumber females in an infestation. These insects feed by piercing plant tissues and extracting sap, leading to chlorosis or yellowing of leaves, defoliation, and potentially plant death if not managed promptly. Infestations often appear as a white, crusty layer on various parts of the plant. Life cycle. The adult female lays approximately 100 eggs under the armor. They hatch within 7 to 14 days into nymphs or crawlers, which leave the armor and settle to feed. These crawlers are light, buoyant, and easily dispersed by wind prior to settling. The life cycle of the Cycad scale is approximately 35 days from egg to adult. Average longevity is around 75 days. Challenges in spread and management for Jamaica. It was first detected in Florida in 1996 and has since spread to various regions including the Caribbean. This pest poses a severe threat to both cultivated and wild Cycad populations here in Jamaica and within the region. Its rapid reproduction rate and lack of natural predators have facilitated its swift spread, making management particularly challenging. Based on what I have read, the season in Florida is all year round, and the infestation is also said to increase as temperature rise during the warmer months. So with Jamaica's warm tropical climate, we can expect to see it spreading rapidly if it is not managed. Management strategies. Effective control of this pest requires an integrated approach, so it's not a walk through the park. You need to be in it for the long term in order to beat the aggressive nature of this insect pest. Public awareness and early detection are vital, and this is why I have decided to come on board. to spread some, awareness. Gardeners and landscapers are encouraged to inspect their palms regularly and take prompt action if an infestation is suspected. Let's explore some of the steps that you can take. As I said before, it's an integrated approach, and so you have chemical treatments, biological control, as well as cultural practices. Let's look at the chemical treatments. Horticultural oils and systemic insecticides can be used to reduce the population. Just go to your local farm store and let them know you are dealing with this pest, and they should be able to recommend something. Be mindful that consistent application according to the manufacturer's guideline is crucial if you are to get the desired results. For lightly infested houseplants, most of the scales can be removed with a soft bristle toothbrush or cotton swab dipped in either soapy water or 70% alcohol. For biological control, research into natural predators such as certain beetles and parasitic wasp or parasitoids is ongoing. However, they are not yet widely available for commercial use. Cultural practices controlling scales can be very challenging, and so it's best to prevent the infestation in the first place by carefully inspecting your plants on a regular basis. If you're going to go out to buy, it's very important to check before you purchase, even though it may be difficult to see them in the very early stages. So you really need to know what you're looking for. And I hope that this feature will help where this is concerned. Regular monitoring of plants, removing heavily infested fronds, and ensuring good air circulation can help to reduce the severity of infestations. If the plant is in a pot, it's best to remove it from the container just to make sure they are not on the roots, as scales can infest roots, providing a reservoir for reinfestation. You may have to drench the soil to get rid of them altogether. And some people have resorted to cutting down the trees after defoliation, or after the plant would have lost all the leaves. But this will not solve the problem if you leave a stump, because they'll feed on the remaining trunk and the new growth. We have come to the end, and I hope the information I have provided will help you to fight these monsters. Please note, we are in this fight together, and so I implore you to share this information with your neighbor, especially if they have palms, because you'll be doing your part to save our plants. If you found the feature informative, just go ahead and hit the like button. And if you have not yet joined the Virtual Gardening 101 family, feel free to come on board and turn on the post notification so that you'll be alerted whenever I upload more informative features like this one. Once again, I want to say thank you so much for coming over to Virtual Gardening 101.